Good morning, everyone. My name is Bridget Jerome, and I'm a high school volunteer at Plant. We are all gathered here today due to the SCOTUS decision, DAPA and DACA. We are all appalled today that the Supreme Court refused to allow the implementation of President Obama's executive action on immigration that would grant administrative relief to millions of immigrant families. I'd like to welcome Gisette Jerome.
It's a very sad day today for all of our community. Our first speaker was going to be family. We had 3 families lined up to speak, but unfortunately all 3 families have declined due to the decision. So this is going to be the primary example of the fear that our families are now living in. So on behalf of those families that couldn't speak today, we are going to move forward.
Thank you, Gisette Jerome. Now I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Steve Braselton.
Good morning, my name is Steve Braselton. I am an attorney in private practice. I've been practicing immigration law in Reno since 1999. I was asked to come here today to explain a little bit about the decision of the Supreme Court and what that means going forward. This is the decision of the Supreme Court. It is essentially one line, and it says the judgment is affirmed by an equally divided court. So what that means is there were 4 justices who wanted to rule one way and 4 justices who wanted to rule the other way, and so they're equally divided. And so the effect of that is that the decision of the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals has been affirmed. The decision of the Fifth Circuit is relatively narrow. It simply upheld the preliminary injunction of the Federal District Court enjoining the implementation of DAPA. So the case, without further additional maneuvering, will return to the U.S. District Court for a decision on the substantive merits of the challenge to DAPA. The Obama administration will have to decide how it wants to move forward, and then the court and the states who are challenging DAPA will respond. And so it's hard to predict at this point what will happen moving forward, but at this point the decision simply affirms the temporary injunction against the implementation of DAPA. So it doesn't necessarily stop DAPA, because the initial decision of the district court was decided on narrow procedural grounds that the Obama administration was obligated to follow the notice and comment requirements of the Administrative Procedure Act. And so the Obama administration will have to decide whether it wants to pursue its challenge to that imposed requirement in district court, or perhaps start over and comply with this requirement of notice and comment under the Administrative Procedure Act. So it's hard to predict what will happen, but this is not the end of the day for DAPA necessarily, and there will be further developments moving forward. I'm here to answer any questions, if there are any questions of me at this time, or we can move forward to the next speakers and take questions after, perhaps. Thank you.